Mexican history dates back to the pre-Hispanic period, when it was a region inhabited by many different native communities. Several centuries later, the Spanish arrived and introduced Christianity and European culture to Mexico. This was followed by centuries of colonial rule under Spain and then France, which ended in 1821 with independence from Spain. In 1821, Mexico became an independent country for the first time in its history, but it would not last long. 5 years later, it lost half its territory to the United States after a short war between the two countries known as the Mexican-American War 1846. Mexican nature is very beautiful, and it's important for Mexican people to protect it. They must take care of the animals in their country because they are part of the natural environment. They want to make sure that these animals are protected so that they can continue living on Earth. Also, if you go to Mexico and you see some animals in danger, you can help them by talking with your friends or family members about it so they know what is happening in Mexico. If more people know about this problem, maybe they will help fix this problem too. Miguel de la Madrid was the president of Mexico from 1982 to 1988. He was the first president in Mexico's history to come from a wealthy background, and he spent much of his time in office trying to modernize the country, especially its economy. He also made efforts to fight drug trafficking and organized crime. Miguel Alemán was a Mexican politician who served as president from 1946 until 1952. He helped create social programs that benefited Mexico's poor people during his term as president, which is why he is still considered one of Mexico's greatest leaders today. Mexico has a free market economy in the trillion-dollar class. It contains a mixture of modern and outmoded industry and agriculture, increasingly dominated by the private sector. More than half of Mexico's exports are manufactured products, and about one-third are oil and oil products. Rural to urban migration accelerated in the first half of this decade, but recently declined. 21% of the population lives below the poverty line. Mexico is the 12th largest economy in the world and the second largest economy in Latin America. We recently visited Mexico City and wanted to share some of our favorite things about the city. Finally, make sure to head over to the historic center for some of the best people watching and shopping you'll do in Mexico City.